My venture began in middle school. We had a team called the St. Jude Heroes, and we raised money for the St. Jude's in Memphis, Tennessee. It was a little rough in the beginning. We didn't really know how to fundraise, so I think the first fundraiser we did was selling bookmarks and bracelets. Over time, we learned different tactics to better our fundraising methods, so we started calling people for donations. We did a couple raffle baskets, and we did a little better by the end of middle school.
So my youth venture experience began in middle school. I was with one team member, it was just me and her, and we created a venture called Lend a Paw. It was for a local dog shelter, and we sold stuffed animals during school.
I first started youth venture in 6th grade. I had a venture called So Much Hope, which basically we sewed little headbands and stuffed animals and stuff, which we sold at a restaurant in Shirley, Massachusetts. With the money that we raised, we gave it to the Boston Children's Hospital.
My youth venture journey began in February of 2022. I got started with Fab Five by volunteering for events for them and fundraisers.
So the original Fab Five started in freshman year of high school. We had a lot of free time on our hands, so we wanted to fill that somehow. And we remembered doing youth venture in middle school, so we decided to start a team. We wanted to pick somewhere closer so we can actually interact with the people more, so we ended up picking the Apple Valley Center Nursing Home, and then we started planning fundraisers.
So the nursing home mattered to me because I had a grandmother in a nursing home, and I knew how the activities department was definitely on the low side for them. So I thought, why not make my local nursing home a little more happier?
Our original mission was just to get the nursing home residents stuff they wanted or needed, so like baby dolls and coin purses and bingo prizes and stuff like that.
So they asked for like a barbecue and for laptops and for puzzles and stuff. And then after we got everything they needed, we then started getting supplies to interact with them.
For us to take the time and help them, I feel like they really appreciate it and they enjoy the events that we put together for them, and seeing them have a good time with their residents and with the events that we do, I feel like they really enjoy it.
So our very first fundraiser with the Fab Five was in freshman year, and it was a raffle calendar. So we called probably 100 or more businesses for donations. We had to get a donation for every single day. So there was 31 days in the month and we needed 31 donations. So we called a lot of businesses in order for them to donate for the raffle calendar. And then once we were able to put the calendar together, we went door to door and sold calendars.
So with my time in the Fab Five, we definitely did a lot of fundraisers. My favorite one was the drive-in movie that we did. Probably the one towards Halloween when we did Nightmare Before Christmas. It definitely was a little cold outside, but it was a lot of fun. We had a great turnout, lots of people.
A lot of the time, we come up with different fundraisers by collaborating with the community or other people in our school who help us with ideas and give us different ideas, or it comes from previous experience.
With social media, you're able to post where your fundraiser is, what you're doing, what you're selling, who your organization is, and really just help get the word out there. An easy way is just using a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything like that that a lot of people you know use from a day-to-day basis, and it really can help your fundraiser grow as well as your venture.
There were a couple other organizations we helped. We helped the Women's Shelter in Devens, and we got them cleaning supplies baskets. We donated money to the Sterling Animal Shelter, and we also helped the Shirley Friendship buy Christmas presents for families in Shirley that couldn't afford it.
When we decide to pick a place to donate to, it's normally off of one of the person's passions in the group. So for Claire, if she was passionate about helping veterans, we would give money towards them. Or if another person in the group was passionate towards animals, we'd give money to an animal shelter.
Not only do we help fundraise for our community, but we also help fundraise for our senior class for prom night.
In my journey through youth venture, I learned that I enjoy helping the community and I tend to take more of a leadership role.
I feel like I've learned a lot about myself this past year. I've definitely found that I'm more of a friendly, outgoing person now. Before, I definitely felt like I was just like me, and I was like, I just feel like I always need to be in charge of everything. But finally being a part of a group and having other people say, I've definitely learned to just be more open to other people's ideas instead of just feeling that I know what's always best and that other people have opinions and will make things better.
I've definitely learned how to be more social because I'm very introverted, so when it comes to branching out and talking to the residents and talking to other companies and organizations, it definitely helps me with communicating skills.
So the Fab Five is very important to me because not only did we help a nursing home, but we also helped multiple local organizations.
I think a student should do Youth Venture because helping people can be fun, and in your free time when you're not doing anything, giving out a hand and actually helping people is a great way to get out there in your community.
Gives you a sense of leadership, really helps you become a better person.
Making people happy makes you feel happy.